Hello, hello. Hana the Suburban Witch here, and today we are unboxing the Circle of Doors Tarot, which is an indie tarot deck. Let's flip her over. It feels hefty and heavy. So this is created by Anne Stavely and Jill Sutherland, with the guidebook written by Brian Duffy. So this says, our intention is to open the door to conscious conversation and to spark inspiration along the journey of life. The women within these cards tell the story of quintessential archetypes, seasons, and cycles. All of these photographs were created in ritual, each muse called to embody the timeless expression and message of each card. Circle of Doors is the voice of the goddess in all her forms. This is our offering to the divine feminine within all of us. May these photographs and words invoke your highest inspiration and call you to walk fearlessly towards your dreams. Carefully. I don't think I'm very good at opening things. Is that a skill some people have? So the packaging feels really nice. It's quite matte and soft. I like it. It feels like a really sturdy box. Lovely magnet clasp. You can hear that. Oh, it's a bit crunchy, like, because it's the first time opening. Which doll will you choose? All right. Ooh, okay. I do like when they have this in there because it does help pull it out. Sometimes you need that help. Let's pop the box aside. Okay, the cards are quite big. You can see that straight away. And here is, again, lovely finish on this. There we go. That's what the guidebook is looking like. All right, pop that aside. Let's look at these cards. Okay, so big deck. That is, if I really stretch, I can hold that many, and that is not much. I would have to shuffle this vertically. They're quite thin, so we'll see how that goes with the shuffle test. Back of the cards are not reversible. Okay, not only do they have different things on the symbol, but then it has Circle of Doors Tarot down here, which I don't know if we need, but that's okay. We don't always need reversible backs. I am filming, oh my God. I personally prefer them. Now we also have this like linen finish, which I'm gonna hold up here. Can you see it with the light? That kind of linen finish on the card. Okay, so Fool. Let's just go through that. Yeah, they're very thin, big but thin, which is unusual for me. It just doesn't feel like tactually, is that a word? Tactfully, tactilely. I don't, with my tactile memory, I can't relate this to any other deck that I have in terms of how it feels. The linen finish is on quite a few cards, like the Fairy Tale Oracle, but they weren't this thin and long and narrow. Anyway, it's beyond the point. Magician, Priestess. I really like the font. So it looks like they're all black and white. Okay, we have lovely pregnant lady here. Gorgeous. Same babes. So goddess instead of emperor, empress, matriarch instead of emperor. So again, yes, very feminine. Okay, witch instead of hierophant. Okay, I can get behind that. Lovers, chariot, justice. I mean, these are all photographs, which I actually think is pretty cool. Hermit. And they're all layered upon layers. Wheel of Fortune, Strength. You see that kind of lion in there as well. Hanged One. Death. Temperance. Devil. Tower. Is that the Twin Towers? I think it is. It's a surprise. Star. Moon. Sun. Eon. Okay, this is not the only time I have seen this card being called Eon. Is it the Thoth also calls it Eon? I can't even Google because I've moved my keyboard away. Universe. I like this image. It's really cool. Ace of Cups, Ecstasy. All right, so we've not just got... I should go back and say universe is the world, Eon is judgment. Yes. Two of Cups, connection. Three of Cups, coven. I like that. Four of Cups, benevolence. Five of Cups, grief. Six of Cups, innocence. Seven of Cups, fantasy. That's a good take. Eight of Cups, moving on. Nine of Cups, ritual. And 10 of Cups, peace. Oh, little Baba, what a cutie pie. Maiden of Cups, dreamer. So that's instead of page. Mother of Cups, instead... Okay, Mother of Cups instead of knight, which I think might take a little getting used to. That's giver. Maga of Cups. Oh, I don't like the word maga, but there's an association there that might not have been there when this was in... When was this published? I feel like it's quite new. 2024 is the second edition. I don't know when the first edition was done. Poet. Crone of Cups, healer. Okay, so crones are the kings. Ace of Keys, illumination. Two of Keys, discovery. Let me neaten these up a little bit here. Three of Keys, doorway. Are keys... So obviously cups are cups. What are keys? Pentacles? Wild, passionate, creative, fire of the spirit. Okay, I'm wrong. Three of Keys, doorway says is wands. Four of Keys, sanctuary. Five of Keys, struggle. Six of Keys, triumph. Seven of Keys, perseverance. Eight of Keys, courage. Nine of Keys, possibility. And 10 of Keys, burnout. Maiden of Keys, seeker. Mother of Keys, teacher. Maga of Keys, rebel. And Crone of Keys, visionary. Now, this one, which is the Queen of Wands, is usually my personal, what do we call them? My card for me is called a... Baby brain is significator. Queen of Wands is usually my significator card, so the one that represents me. And Rebel was my nickname in high school. So that's quite funny. I like that. And Crone of Keys, visionary. Ace of Knives. Oh, what a cool knife. Two of Knives. So knowledge, choice. Three of Knives, dark mood. Four of Knives, stillness. Five of Knives, hollow victory. Six of Knives, new chapter. Seven of Knives, cleverness. Eight of Knives, rumination. Nine of Knives, despair. 10 of Knives, resurrection. Maiden of Knives, challenger. Mother of Knives, protector. Maga of Knives, heroine. Trying to figure out what's on that card, like some kind of plant material maybe. Crone of Knives, scholar. Ace of Shells. So this is pentacles. I find this hard because shells I associate with water, so it makes me think of cups. Prosperity. Two of Shells, harmony. Three of Shells, alliance. Oh, alliance, I like that one. Four of Shells, security. Five of Shells, hunger. Six of Shells, gratitude. Seven of Shells, patience. Eight of Shells, mastery. Nine of Shells, arrival. 10 of Shells, legacy. Maiden of Shells, liberator. It's a beautiful photo. Mother of Shells, provider. Magger of Shells, believer. And Crone of Shells, keeper. Okay, so there we have it. Now, I didn't mention as well, this is, I'm sure you can see it, this is gorgeous gold gilding on the edges, which is lovely. So all black and white photographs, ritual photographs, which is cool. There's a definite like aesthetic or vibe with this, right? I do find, my brain finds it difficult that they're all, it's not that they're not clear, like they're clear. I can see there is a horse, there is a woman, there is this woman, there is plants, but at the same time, it's not like it's layered images. Some people will absolutely froth that and absolutely love it. For me, my brain's like, it just takes a bit extra on it, which is just a me thing, right? So this is the Circle of Doors Tarot. Let me try a little shuffle. It is a hefty deck. I cannot shuffle this fast. So a vertical shuffle is a must. That's uncomfortable to do it horizontally, the standard overhand shuffle. I'd be really cautious about doing a rifle shuffle with these just because they are quite thin, but it's not like bad cardstock either. It's just thin cardstock. Thin and flexible, I'd say. All right, let's try a little, I don't even think I can hold it with one hand to spread them. That's tricky. Okay, they do spread quite nicely as well. And it looks really pretty. So like if you're pulling a card out, it's going to look pretty. I think I would be wary of using this with clients because it feels quite heavy, dense and intense. Like even just the images, all of that. So I think that the ritual aspect of all of these photographs really comes through. So let's have a look at Maiden of Keys, Seeker. Okay, the new apprentice dared to approach the great fire. Her joyful steps were a dance that matched the crackling. The masters gasped and quaked at her defiance. She should have been burned, but her hands spun the fire like sewing thread. Like that. She doesn't have a moment of patience for fear. She'll dive in, jump through and rush ahead without care for the rules or traditions. She creates without second-guessing, without self-criticism, for she makes the home of her being through the uninhibited embrace of her desire and imagination. To be a Maiden of Keys is to be in love with the creative process itself, to be enamored by the tools and techniques, to relish in the process of discovery and experimentation. Approach your challenges as an improvisational drama, taking up your troubles, painting their faces, casting them in a play, joyously and freely dancing your way through this life. How do you indulge your curiosity? Where is the border between art and life? What is the result when you create for the joy of creation and not for any attachment to outcome? Affirmations. All the world is a stage and I am both actor and director. I uncover beauty and wonder everywhere I go. I don't need anyone's permission to make art. I can do anything. I really like that write-up. I really do. Let's have a look at Mother of Knives. Remembering Mother is more of that knight energy. The blade of my ancestors, as sharp and as sweet as the clear noon sky. They speak through me songs of power. The cutting edge spins a perfect circle, a sanctuary of truth. Mother of Knives, protector. When she speaks to soothe, her words are like warm blankets and cool breezes that sing our hearts into blissful rest. When she speaks to defend, her deafening throat quakes the ground beneath the feet of the callous invaders, and by the echoes across the mountains she marks her guardianship. These are really powerful words. The Mother of Knives is the master of speaking safety to the fearful, whether through her wise counsel, her therapeutic guidance, or her irrefutable appeals to mercy, kindness, and forgiveness. With her immaculate speech, she creates a safe environment for beauty and goodness to bloom. What do you have to say that someone dearly needs to hear? Who do you know that needs a sympathetic ear? Where do you see conflict that you are capable of mediating? Affirmations. The right words at the right time can save the world. People feel comfortable opening up to me. My voice is capable of creating peace. I am always advocating for kindness. And I think this is one of those decks where you're not going to get all of that from the image alone. You will get other things from the image and you'll get other things from the book. And I think they work well in tandem, but it does feel like they've got some really powerful write-ups. Circle of Doors Tarot is a continually evolving phenomenon, appearing as an interactive artwork larger than life in a deck of cards in the palm of your hand. A collection of captured moments, photographic portals that were opened by adventures into deep ritual magic, with muses carefully chosen to embody eternal archetypes. By shuffling and reading the cards, you are reopening these portals into the mystery and connecting with the infinite streams of feminine wisdom that pulse through all living things. I think there is power in this deck. This feels like one of those powerful, serious decks. This is not whimsical. This is not playful. This is serious. This would be a wonderful deck to use in circle. This would be, I can actually just imagine, I think my friend Dr. Danielle Arabina, who's been on the podcast, who is a witch and a doctor and indigenous to the Torres Strait, would love this. So there is an energy that comes along with a deck like this. I don't think it's for everyone, but I don't think things need to be for everyone either. So let me know what you think of this deck. What do you think of the images, of the write-ups? My only critique is really just the size and feel of the cards. I think it's just tricky to shuffle nicely, but I think it could be a really powerful deck for any witch, anyone who thrives on ritual. And yeah, it's surprising. It has actually surprised me, which is not a bad thing. I like being surprised. So my dears, if you want a reading with this deck, then you want to come into the Suburban Witches Society, because you can choose from any of my decks to get a reading with me every month. And even if you can't make the live call, because it is a live call with me, you can send an email and say, hey Hannah, I can't make it, but can you pull me a card from the Circle of Doors Tarot about this question, this problem, this whatever it is, and I'll do that, because it's included in the membership as a society member. It's such a fun place to be. I hope to see you there. I'd love to get to know you. And it's probably one of the best ways to work on your own practice as well, because there's so many resources around the tarot and deepening your practice. So I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world today. As usual, comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you want to see a specific card closer up, I can do a little short for you. Just let me know. And I will chat with you next time.